Good morning, students. So last class we have discussed about two important loop instructions. This conditional jump instructions, decrement jump no zero, and the other one is the jump zero, jump no zero, and jump carry and jump no carry. So have you analyzed this code? So what is the purpose of carry here during your addition operation? What is the purpose of carry? So this program is mainly for calculating the sum of three values F9, F5 and E2. So what is the answer when we are adding these three? The answer would be 250. Okay. So your 8051 performs only 8-bit operation. So we are able to store only LSB. Okay. So only LSB bytes can be stored by using our registers. So in order to save our higher byte, we have to check the carry. So based on your carry flag, we have to increment special purpose register. Okay, is that clear? Yes or no? Okay. So can I explain the code? Can I explain? So three inputs, 79, F5 and E2. Okay. So first you have to clear your accumulator. So that is the first step. Okay. To get the input through accumulator, first clear your accumulator. Move A comma hash 0. And after adding these three numbers, we will be getting 50. This will be your lower byte. Okay. And this will be upper byte. So you have to store this lower byte according to your problem statement R0 and upper byte in R5. Okay. So next step will be to initialize R5 register. So this register is going to store your carry. For that purpose, we are using this R5 register. Okay. And next, initially your accumulator is clear. Next, I have to get this 79. So move, sorry. Add A comma hash 79. So this instruction adds the content of accumulator with 79, which means that 0 plus 79, after that your accumulator will hold 79. Okay, and every addition we have to check the carry flag status. Okay, jump no carry instruction. After every addition instruction, we have to check this carry flag status. So what is the purpose of the jump no carry? If carry is not set, the condition is true. Okay, so that case your program control transfer to L1. Okay, so jump no carry means what will be the next step? In L1, what instruction has to be included in L1? Do you understand my question?
Add A comma hash E2H.
We have to repeat that is we have to repeat the addition operation to get the next number. Okay. If carry is set, okay, if carry is set, you have to increment R5. increment R5. If carry is not set, you have to perform the next addition. A comma hash F5. Okay, so can you understand this looping statement? This instruction checks the, once again, ma, wait a minute. So carry is not set. Suppose if there is no carry, your program control goes to L1 and add the 79 with F5. With F5. Okay. If carry is set, it will increment the carry because your R5 is going to store your carry status. Increment the carry and proceed with the next addition. Okay. So after adding 79 and F5, what is the answer? Please tell me. (79) plus F5. What is the answer?
16E, ma'am.
16E. Okay, 16E. So this case, your carry is set. So 6 after add instruction, after the execution of add instruction, 6E will be holded by accumulator and 1 will be holded by R5. Is that clear? So first add instruction, it will add your accumulator content with 79. Initially, your accumulator is clear. And after every addition, we are checking the carry flag status. Okay, in this case, 0 plus 79, carry is not set. So our R5 is 0. Okay. And next I'm adding A comma hash F5. Okay. So here I'm going to check my carry flag status. L2. புரிஞ்சுதுங்களா? ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வந்து என்ன பண்ணியிருக்கேன், 0வும் 79 ஆட் பண்ணியிருக்கேன். அப்போ உங்க அக்யூமுலேட்டர்ல என்ன ஆன்சர் இருக்கும்? 79 இருக்கும். R5 வந்து 0வா தான் இருக்கும், கேரி செட் ஆயிருக்காது. நெக்ஸ்ட் ஐ எம் கோயிங் டு கெட் திஸ் F5 டேட்டா. ஸோ தட் டேட்டா வில் கெட் ஆடட் வித் யுவர் அக்யூமுலேட்டர். 79ம் F5 ஆட் ஆயிருச்சு. இப்போ கேரி செட் ஆயிருக்கா இல்லையா? 16E. அப்போ 6E வந்து நீங்க எதுல போடணும்? அக்யூமுலேட்டர்ல ஆல்ரெடி இருக்கும். இப்போ 1ங்கிறது எதுல சேவ் பண்ணணும்? ஸ்டூடண்ட்ஸ் எதுல சேவ் பண்ணணும்? somebody can unmute and
R5.
R5. okay. So இப்போ இங்க செக் பண்ணதுக்கு அப்புறம் jump no carry L2 க்கு அப்புறம் என்ன ஸ்டேட்மென்ட் வரும்? what is the next instruction? increment R5. okay, so what is the next step? What is the next step? இந்த L2ல என்ன எழுதுவீங்க? What is the next step?
Add A comma hash.
Add A comma. What is the next data? Add
E2.
A comma hash E2. After addition, you have to check your carry. Okay. So the loop name is L3. Okay. So L3 ல என்ன instruction வரும்? L3 ல என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க? So your addition process is completed. Okay, your accumulator holds your answer. So move that answer to R0. If carry is set, increment R. So after execution, your R5 holds 2 and accumulator holds 50. So in this way, we can extract the carry for sum of n bytes number, sum of n bytes. Okay. To calculate the sum of n byte, we have to monitor the carry flag status and increment the general purpose register based on your carry flag status. Is that okay? Is it clear? Please note down the answer. So first initially carry is clear. That is your accumulator is clear, and this R5 is going to store your carry. So this instruction is used to perform your first addition, that is 0 with 79. And after the addition, I am checking for carry flag status. And according to this case, your carry is reset. Okay. So your R5 becomes 0 and accumulator holds 79. After that, I'm adding this 79 with F5. So in that case, your carry flag is set to 1. So your R5 holds 1 and your accumulator holds 6E. Okay. After that, I'm adding 6E with E2. That case, your carry flag is set. Already your R5 holds 1. So that R5 is incremented. Now your R5 holds 2 here, and move that accumulator value to R0. So your R0 holds higher order byte and accumulator holds lower order byte. Any doubts regarding this? Any doubts? Okay. So complete this one. Multiply the numbers EC by 25 using the technique of repeated addition. So don't use multiply instruction. You have to perform repeated addition in order to find your answer. Multiply the number EC by 25. So the logic for this one is you have to multiply E5 by 25. So only you have to use add instruction here. Okay. So add the multiplicand, okay, to the accumulator content. How many times? How many times you are going to perform this addition?
25 times.
Huh? How many times you are going to perform?
25 times.
25 times. Okay. So first, move this value to R0. Okay. And next, clear your accumulator and use add instruction. You add accumulator content with EC. Okay. You have to load this 25 into R0. So this R0 is going to be your counter in order to repeat your operation. After every addition, you have to check the carry flag status. Okay. If carry is set, increment R1. Okay. So your accumulator, that is LSB of the product, will be holded to accumulator, and MSB of the product should be moved to R1. Is that clear? So first initialize your accumulator. Initially cleared your accumulator, add this value with accumulator and repeat the same addition operation until your count register becomes 0. And after addition, every time you have to check the carry flag. If carry is set, increment R1. So R1 la enna irukum? MSB of the product irukum. Seringla? Accumulator la enna irukum? LSB of the product. So what is the answer? EC into 25. EC into 25. So the answer is 221C. 221C. So after addition, move your accumulator answer to R0 and move this value to R1. So complete this problem. முடிச்சிட்டிங்கன்னா chat boxல போடுங்க answers. They will discuss the answer. For repeat the operation, which instruction is suitable? To repeat the addition operation for 25 times, which instruction is suitable? In order to perform your loop action? Yes.
DJ
Yes.
and then
Yeah.
decrement and jump.
Decrement jump no 0. Okay. Students, can you able to follow the logic, program logic? புரிஞ்சுதுங்களா? டவுட்ஸ் இருந்தா கேட்கலாம். L1, L2, add Ekam. Okay. Nagita, this program is correct, Nagita. A comma hash E. Okay. Add A comma. You see. இப்போ நீங்க EC plus EC ஆட் பண்ணும்போது ஆக்சுவலி 0 இருந்து ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணாதான் உங்க கவுண்ட் டாலி ஆகும். அப்ப நீங்க இன்ஸ்டெட் ஆஃப் 25 வந்து 24 கொடுத்தாதான் யுவர் லூப் வில் பி கம்ப்ளீட்டட். அதாவது உங்களுக்கு புரிஞ்சுதா? இங்க பாருங்க, ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வந்து 0 பிளஸ் ECன்னு போடும்போது தான் 25 வந்து அன்டில் 0 ஆகுற வரைக்கும் போயிட்டு இருக்கும். இப்போ உங்களுதுல ஒன் மோர் அடிஷன் வந்து டு பி பெர்ஃபார்ம்ட். அந்த கேஸ்ல வந்து ஆன்சர் வந்து ராங்கா வரும். அப்ப either 24 பண்ணிக்கங்க இல்லைன்னா 0வோட ஆட் பண்ணுங்க. Other students? Have you completed? Bala Meenakshi. Jump, no carry. Okay. Decrement or not. Okay. நான் R1 ரிசல்ட்டை சேவ் பண்ணிருமா பால மீனாட்சி? R1 தான் இன்க்ரிமெண்ட் பண்ணிருக்கா. சரி, ஓகே 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 ஓகே. ஸோ இப்போ ஆன்சர் எப்படி இருக்கும்னா, யுவர் R1 holds your MSB, that is 22. Okay, your R0 holds 1C. Okay. Okay, Manishri correct ma, code correct. மற்ற ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ்க்கு ஏதாவது டவுட் இருக்காப்பா? டவுட் கேட்டிங்கன்னா தான் கிளாரிஃபை பண்ண முடியும். ஏன்னா ப்ரோக்ராமிங் லேப் வந்து ரொம்ப நீங்க லாஜிக்கே திங்க் பண்ண மாட்டேங்கிறீங்க. ஏன்னா நான் தியரியில இவ்வளோ கவர் பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தேன்னா சிலபஸை வந்து கண்டிப்பாக என்னால் கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ண முடியாது. இட்ஸ் வெரி டிஃபிகல்ட் டு கம்ப்ளீட் யுவர் சிலபஸ். நீங்கள் கொஞ்சம் டெய்லி வந்து கோ த்ரூ பண்ணணும் இன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ஷன்ஸை. யூ ஹாவ் டு ஃபெமிலியர் வித் யுவர் இன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ஷன்ஸ். ப்ரோக்ராமிங் ஸ்கில்ஸ் வந்து அதர்வைஸ் இட் வில் நாட் பி இம்ப்ரூவ். அப்போ எவ்ரி டைம் நானே ஒரு அல்காரிதம் சொல்லுவேன், அந்த அல்காரிதத்தை அப்படியே கோடாக மாற்றிட்டு இருப்பீங்க. தட் வில் நாட் ஹெல்ப் ஃபார் இம்ப்ரூவிங் யுவர் ப்ரோக்ராமிங் ஸ்கில்ங்க. நீங்கள் வந்து கொஞ்சமாவது வந்து இன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ஷன் செட்டில் யூ ஹாவ் டு ஃபெமிலியர். இப்போ உங்கள் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ்க்கு நிறைய பேர்த்துக்கு ஜம்ப் கேரி, ஜம்ப் நோ கேரி, டிக்ரிமெண்ட் ஜம்ப் நோ ஜீரோ என்ன சொல்கிறாங்கன்னே புரியலங்கிறீங்க. டவுட்ஸ் கேட்டால் மட்டும்தான் எங்களால் கிளாஸ். ஏன்னா ஆன்லைன் மோடில் இட்ஸ் வெரி டிஃபிகல்ட். தட் இஸ் வெரி டிஃபிகல்ட் டு கிவ் அட்டென்ஷன் டு ஈச் அண்ட் எவ்ரி ஸ்டூடெண்ட். வாட்ஸ்அப்லாம் நிறைய பேர் பண்ணுறாங்க. ஐ எம் ஆல்வேஸ் கம்யூனிகேட்டிங். உங்கள் டவுட்ஸ் இருந்தால் யூ கம் அவுட் வித் யுவர் டவுட்ஸ். நீங்கள் இப்படியே உட்காந்துருந்தீங்கன்னா அப்புறம் மைக்ரோ கண்ட்ரோலர் வந்து ரொம்ப கஷ்டம். இட்ஸ் ஃபாலோட் பை எம்பெடட் சிஸ்டம், அதுவும் கஷ்டம். Do you have any difficulty in microcontroller programming, students? The difficulty is that you can represent. Otherwise, we will not know. In online mode, we will face Is there any difficulty in microcontroller course? Students, please respond. Boys side. So just you note down the solution. Move A, 0, 0, move R0, #25. Okay. Add A, 0, E5. Okay. So after every addition, we have to check the carry flag. If carry is set, R1 will be incremented. Otherwise, your program control goes to L2. So this instruction is to decrement R0 content and repeat the operation for 25 times. So this loop has been repeated until your R0 becomes 0. Okay. So after R0 0, after R0 is equal to 0, you have to move your accumulator result to R0 or any other register. Okay. Your R1 holds higher byte and R0 holds lower byte. So in multiplication operation, what is the drawback in 8051 means? We cannot, suppose if the data was exceeded 16-bit, okay, we cannot store our MSB for some cases, okay. That situation, we have to incorporate repeated addition operation in order to save our LSB and MSB, okay. So that is the objective of repeated addition. So next instruction, absolute jump, actually unconditional jump instruction. So previously we have seen about conditional jump. If the condition is true, your program control is transferred to the address given in the instruction. But without any condition checking, your program control is transferred to the address specified in the instruction. So we have three types of jump. That is absolute jump, long jump, short jump, and one more thing is the jump along with at A plus DPTR. So this instruction follows in text addressing mode. Okay. So the function is here. This address 11 for absolute case, the address will be 11-bit. For long jump, the address will be 16-bit. For short jump, the address will be 8-bit. So these three already I have explained, I have told in the previous class. So whenever this instruction gets executed, your 11-bit address is loaded into the program counter. Okay, your program without any condition checking, your 11-bit address is loaded into the program counter, and program control is transferred to the particular address, 11-bit address specified in the instruction, and start executing the instruction stored in this address. Okay, so 2-byte instruction, 2 mission cycles required. Long jump, 16-bit address. Whenever this instruction gets executed, your program counter is loaded with 16-bit address. Okay, so it takes 3 bytes of memory location and 2 mission cycles are required. And next case, short jump. So this will perform both forward and backward loop action. So here the address of the next instruction, that is PC plus 2 along with relative address, is loaded into the program counter. So new target address will be calculated. So after calculating the address, your program control is transferred to that particular new target address. Okay, so 2 bytes of memory and 2 mission cycle. And this one, the address is calculated by using accumulator and DPTR. So it's at A plus B DPTR. So it's an in-text addressing mode. So based on the values available in accumulator and DPTR, the address will be calculated. So that new address will be loaded into the program counter. Okay. So this will take 1 byte of program memory and 2 mission cycle required. Okay. So first we will see about absolute jump instruction. So actually it transfers the program execution to the address given in the instruction. 11-bit address. So the address range from 000 to 7FFF. So the address must be within 2 KB of program memory. So this is the range. So the size of this memory is 2 KB. Okay. So the branching address is calculated in this way. Please listen carefully. So MSB 5 bits of program counter. That is program counter order MSB 5 bits. That is added to the least significant 11 bits given in the instruction. Okay. I will explain that. Okay. New address will be calculated by using program counter and 11-bit address. So in this case, for example, 800 will be your program counter. The instruction given here is absolute jump 7F0. Okay. So how your microcontroller will calculate this new address means, so 880 is your program counter. So this can be written as in binary 100 100 000 00. So it will consider only MSB 5 bits of your program counter. Okay, plus least significant 11 bits. So this address is specified in the instruction. You convert this value into binary 0111 1111 0000. So least significant of 11 bits. So least significant of 11 bits means it consisting of how many bits? 12 bits. Okay, in terms of binary. So this will be discarded. So 0 will be discarded. And these two will be combined. 100 1 111 1111 000 0. So 8FF0. This will be your new address. So in this way, your microcontroller will calculate the new target address. Okay. So first, it will take the program counter MSB 5 bits along with your 11 bits given in the instruction. So these two are combined and 16-bit address will be generated. So this 11-bit is converted into 16 in this way. Because address bus size of your microcontroller is 16-bit. So the 11-bit is converted into 16-bit in this way. Is that clear? Please note down this calculation. So currently program counter is pointing this address, okay? So this address must be 5 bits along with 11-bit address. So here 12 bits are there. So only we are considering 11 bits alone. So both are combined and generate 16-bit new target address. So that address is loaded into program counter. So your program control transfers to 8FF0. Any doubts regarding this? Any doubts, ma? So next jump is long jump instruction. Long jump A16, that is address 16. So it transfers the program control to the address, that is 16-bit address specified in the instruction. Okay. For example, LJMP, the 16-bit address 1040. So after execution, your PC is loaded with 1040. It's a direct method. That's all. The calculation is not involved in this case. Whatever address we are specifying in the instruction, that is directly loaded into the program counter, and your program control, that is program control of your microcontroller, is transferred to 1040. So it's a 3-byte instruction. So first byte is the opcode and second and third byte represent your 16-bit. So 1 byte is for your LSB, another 1 byte is for MSB. So totally it takes 2 bytes. Those are 3 bytes. So memory location from 000 to FFF. So 64 KB, the memory size 64 KB. So next one is the short jump instruction. So the calculations ellame microcontroller da perform panuma. Just I'm explaining the internal address calculation. Seringla, your 8051, whenever this particular instruction gets executed, it automatically it will calculate that address will be loaded into program counter. Okay. And short jump transfers the program control new address obtained by adding signed displacement in the instruction, that is relative address, after adding to program counter. Actually, here, please look at here, 8800 short jump 06. What is your address? 06 is the relative address. So it will consider the instruction, the next instruction of SJMP. So this will take 2 bytes. Okay. So what is the address for next instruction? Program counter address for next instruction 8802. So that is the PC plus 2. Okay. So it will consider the following instruction program counter address with your relative address. So this address 8808 is loaded into PC. So PC is equal to PC plus relative address. So it will consider the next instruction address of your program counter. Okay. So your program control is transferred to 8808. Is that clear? Any doubts? So it's a 2-byte instruction. First byte is the opcode, second byte is your 8-bit relative target address from 00 to FF. So forward plus 127, backward minus 128 bytes from the current program counter. Okay. So we have 4 instructions based on this calculation. SJMP, jump no carry, jump 0, decrement jump 0. That is, second byte is added to the program counter of the instruction immediately below the jump. But in case of long jump, the address is directly loaded into the program counter. But these cases, SJMP, jump no carry, jump 0, decrement jump 0, no 0, that case, microcontroller add the target address with the next instruction, the following instruction immediately below the jump program counter address. Okay. So target address is more than minus 128 to plus 120 error means it will generate out of range error. So just look at this example. So find out how many forward jump and how many reverse jump are available here. So this table describes the jump target address calculation. So this one is forward jump or backward jump. Please tell me, forward or backward? Jump 0 next. சொல்லுங்க ஃபார்வர்டா பேக்வர்டா சொன்னாதானே தெரியும்பா சொல்லுங்க ஃபார்வர்ட் ஜம்பா பேக்வர்ட் ஜம்பா
ஃபார்வர்ட் மேம்
ஃபார்வர்ட் சரி எத்தனை பைட்ஸ் இருக்கு ஆப்கோட்ல பாருங்க 2 பைட்ஸ் இருக்கா 3 பைட்ஸ் இருக்கா
2 பைட்ஸ் மேம்
2 பைட்ஸ் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பைட் என்ன டிஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுது
04
இல்ல இந்த பைட் என்ன 60 ஆப்கோட் பத்தி கேக்குறேன் 60ங்கிறது 60ங்கிறது ஆப்கோட் வாட் இஸ் 03 ஹியர்
கவுண்டர்
இல்ல 03 அப்படினாலே இந்த இடத்துல ஜம்ப் 0 அப்படிங்கிறதுக்கான ரிலேட்டிவ் அட்ரஸ் அதான் அதுல நம்ம சொல்லிட்டே இருந்தோம் நெக்ஸ்டோட இண்டிகேஷன் வந்து இங்க நம்ம அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங்க்கு we are using label format ஆனா அங்க மைக்ரோ கண்ட்ரோலர்ல என்ன இருக்குன்னா ஜம்ப் 003 ன்னு இருக்கும் so how this address will be calculated na இந்த ஜம்ப் 0 ஓட below address என்ன ப்ரோக்ராம் கவுண்டர் அட்ரஸ் 0006 ஓகேவா சரிங்களா the relative address என்ன 03 ரெண்டு ஆட் ஆச்சுனா என்ன ஆகும்
09 மேம்
09 இப்போ உங்களோட அட்ரஸ் இங்க பாருங்க next எங்க இருக்கு 09 so your relative address is added with the program counter address below the instruction okay so 0006 plus 03 இது ரெண்டு ஆட் ஆகி gets added and your program counter is loaded with 0009 if 0 flag is set if the condition is true, your program control transferred to 0009. So in this way, your processor will calculate the target address. Is that clear? புரிஞ்சுதா ஜம்ப் ஜீரோக்கு எப்படி அட்ரஸ் கால்குலேட் ஆயிருக்குன்னு புரிஞ்சுதா?
Yes, ma'am.
வேற ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் யாராவது ரெஸ்பாண்ட் பண்ணுங்கப்பா. சரி, வாட் இஸ் த நெக்ஸ்ட் லூப்? நெக்ஸ்ட் லூப் என்ன பாருங்க, அப்படியே ஃபார்வர்ட் லூப் என்னன்னு பாருங்க பார்க்கலாம். So anybody can answer. Jump, no carry over. Okay, va? Jump, no carry over la. Which is the opcode and which is the target address?
50 is opcode, ma'am.
50 is opcode. 05 is?
Target address.
Relative address.
Relative.
Relative address. So below the instruction program counter address? Next instruction.
000D.
அப்ப எப்படி ஆட் பண்ணி கண்டுபிடிக்கும்? 0 plus the 0D the 000D is added with 05. What is the answer? DU5 add achina, what is your new address? 12. Okay, so your program control transferred to 0012. புரிஞ்சுதா? Jump, no carry with a target address 05. Okay, so this 05 is added with 0D. New address will be generated, so that address is loaded into program counter. Okay, so these two instructions are that is comes under forward loop. Reverse loop எங்க இருக்கு பாருங்க.
Ma'am, 00152 to F2 is reverse.
இதுமா
0015, ma'am.
0015. Okay, either.
That is
Jump,
reverse. It's
carry,
going to 7.
Jump, no carry again. Okay, so இப்ப எது எது ஆட் ஆகுமா இந்த அட்ரஸ்ல? 50 வந்து உன்னோட ஆப்கோட். F2 is your relative address. So next instruction ஓட program counter address 0015. So எது எது ஆட் ஆகும்?
F2 15, ma'am.
F2 15 ஆட் பண்ணுங்க கால்குலேட்டர்ல. F2 plus
107. 107 வருது, ma'am.
107. In case of backward loop, just you drop this carry. So target address 07.
07.
Program control transfers to 0007 after execution of jump no carry. Okay, so next loop is short jump. So short jump plus same line. Okay, so what is your opcode? 80 and relative address FE. Add FE plus 17. What is the answer?
115.
115. Drop this carry. What is your destination address? Same line, 0015. So in this way, your microcontroller will calculate jump target address. Okay, first case la jump 0 na enna aguna, your program counter below the instruction or the program counter 0006 plus your relative address 6 3 add I 09 kondu program control. Next jump no carry la 05 is added with 0D. So new address will be 12. That 12 is loaded into program counter. In reverse loop, again loop la this F2 is added with the next address 15. So we will be getting 107. You drop that carry. So this 07 is loaded into program counter. 0007 load up. The reverse loop la FE is added with 17. So 115, you drop this carry, your program control is loaded with 0015. Any doubts?
No, ma'am.
Student side. Any other doubts? Okay. So next class we will see about compare instructions. Okay.